Something a lot of people are asking about recently is beat grids and how they keep going out of time and they don't remain consistent, and how can we fix that? So I thought I'd just show you the way that I kind of try and fix it. This is an old track from the 90s. It's been made with analog drum machines and analog instruments. It's been recorded on analog equipment, something like a reel-to-reel. And then I've played it on a vinyl record and ripped it to MP3, and so the beat grid is all over the place. So you can see here at the beginning, our beats are behind the grid. If I move over to just after this break here, it's pretty close to being on the grid. And then as I get further along, the beats are striking before the grid. So this one's all over the place. If I play this and try and mix it with something else, I'm going to have to keep adjusting the pitch control to keep it in kind of old school style like we used to do on vinyl. So if you're playing effects or you're working with loops, or if you like to use the sync button, this just isn't going to work. It's too far out. So one way you can fix it is using the analyzer, and you can analyze dynamic, and that will do a reasonably good job. So let's do that. Pretty much on the grid. If I go over here, they're still in time, and if I move along further, you can see they're still in line. But what you can also see as I go through this, if you look at the BPM up here, is it's changing all the time. Not a huge amount, but it's changing enough to make a difference. So that's not really the best idea. So the best way to do this is to do it manually. And I'm sure there's a few different ways that you can do it, but I'll show you the way that I do it. So what I do is I bring the first beat as close to the marker as I can get it. And what we can do here is we can zoom right in, and that's pretty much on the marker. If I go to grid mode by clicking the tab down the bottom here, we've got all our grid tools. And then I click this red and white arrow, which basically sets the first beat of the first bar to where we are right now. If I zoom out again, we can see that. So now the beats are pretty good. So to check that, we turn the metronome on. We can adjust the volume here. I like to keep it nice and low. And then we can hit play. So you can hear that's pretty much in time. I don't want to play the music for too long because it will get silenced for copyright reasons. So now we work our way through the track, keep listening to the track until the beats start to go off again. And we can see the beats are going off here. So we find the first beat where it's going off. And we do the same as we did before. Zoom right in. Bring it onto that marker. And then this time we click this button here. And what this will do is it will make an adjustment from where we are right now. So if I click this and then I zoom out again, you'll see everything to the left over here has got dots instead of grid lines. And everything to the right has got grid lines. So what we've done is we've adjusted everything to the right of the marker. And we keep working our way through our track until we've adjusted every point at which it goes out. Once you've worked your way to the end of the track, probably the most important thing here is to click the lock so you don't accidentally go and change it again. But now if I skip through this track, and what you can do is you can press the arrow keys on your keyboard and it skips one bar at a time. But what you'll notice is everything is staying nicely lined up. If I jump to this break where it went a bit weird, see it's all nicely lined up here as well. And all the way through the track our beats are pretty much in time, and if you look at the BPM, it's not changing. So now you've got a track with a constant BPM, all nicely lined up. So, hope that was helpful. See you later.